Hey family, CE's here, and I'm doing a small little mini Super Bowl celebration. I really don't follow football, but I just started thinking about Super Bowl today, Super Bowl Sunday, and people are going to be eating wings and all kinds of other things, not just wings, but just wings popped in my mind. And those of you who know me know that I love chicken wings. So before I get it in, I'm going to pray over the food. Father God, bless this food that I'm about to receive. I ask that it be nourishment for my body. I ask these things in your name. Amen, amen, amen. So welcome. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And those, I want to extend a welcome to those who've been here before. Welcome back. And so don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and tap that notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post a video. So Super Bowl Sunday. So I cheated a little bit. I bit some on the way. Take a bite. You could take a bite on this side. Oh, excuse me. I got the 8-piece Louisiana roll. I was going to make like a small mini pizza too. So that really was a small representation of some of the foods you get if you go to a Super Bowl party or if you're having one. So, people have dip and all kinds of things. So, if you haven't, I got this from Wingstop. And if you haven't had Louisiana rub, try it out. It's awesome. Ooh, you can see can't really see my fries. I try to tilt them a little bit. I got that from another mukbanger. Got idea how you can feel. I wanted to get got Dr. Pepper. I don't think I have much of him. So I cheated a little bit. I started eating a little bit. Take about before I got here. So, like always, I'm talking about, I would mention the message at church. It was awesome. And yeah, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can check it out. The title of it, today's message was recalibration. Really good. Oh, last Sunday was a very, it was sad for a lot of people in the nation because, of the, helicopter crash where basketball legend Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 others were killed in the helicopter crash. And so he affected a whole lot of people, not just within those who love the NBA basketball community or fans of the Lakers, all over. The unfortunate thing is that in a lot of cases when someone passes, not just not just famous individuals, people in general. There may be family members that have passed and then you didn't know they did certain things. They impacted so many people. That happened when my grandmother passed. She was very active in the church, outside of church, in the community, and always giving. I knew that she was very giving to people in the family friends, and I knew about the things, the volunteer work she did in the community, and how active she was. But I didn't realize how much of an impact she had on different individuals until she passed. So, I did before she passed, but then we really get a chance to see it when it passed on. So we had been here in Georgia, I think she came with my parents, and so came to Georgia from here with my parents. She's always lived with my parents as far as I can remember. But, so I think 7 years, and you know, it was difficult for her because she really didn't want to leave, but my parents, they weren't trying to stay in New York, so if they stayed in New York, they would have stayed somewhere else. But they wanted to come to Georgia. My sister was here. I was here with my sons. And, yeah. She was, I understand. Hey, my phone. I'm just cramming this food in my mouth. So, you know, when you build relationships, and things of that nature for a number of years. I don't know how many years she was in New York, but it was, well, quite a bit. I want to say 60 or 70 years before she moved here. And when she passed, she was in the early 90s. So, take a bite. When she passed, we thought it was just going to be a small funeral. More people wind up coming than we had anticipated. Family, especially family that was in New York, you know, and other places, Maryland. So, well, some of the things that some of the family members said, how she encouraged them, you know, when they were going through a difficult period in their lives. And so, you may have heard the saying, excuse my nail, look like I didn't clean I washed my hands. But anyway, you may have heard the saying, give me my flowers while I'm alive. We have to do better with that. Let our loved ones know we love them, spend more time with them, and just be there. Of course they're gonna get on your nerves, and you're gonna get on their nerves. But, you know, so I was watching a part of T.D. Jakes and his wife's message called Model Homes, and it was part 2. So I didn't see part 1. I think he did part 1 partially by himself, and then he had her to join him. And he said the response was so overwhelming, he decided to do a second part called Agreements or something like that. So I watched part of that. And it's about relationships. Whether you're married, relationships with your spouse, relationships with your kids. And I enjoyed it. I didn't see all of it, but I think it's really good. Check it out. It's on YouTube. If you Google TD Jakes model homes, like a model home. And so I just really love the way, think about it. Oh, over here. I think got a little bit more meat here. I love the way he takes the Bible and breaks it down. He's a teacher. And so he goes on and just check it out. I don't want to mess up the translation, and him as well as my pastor, they can disseminate information and just so that you understand it. Excuse me. And then break it down and all of that. And so I feel like if I try to talk about it, I'm gonna mess it up. But the thing made me think about it. I was just talking about family and how you should give them their roses before they pass. Let them know how you feel about them. He mentioned how, oh my gosh, they was saying, he said, family is the gymnasium, family is a gymnasium of the workout. See, this is why I'm gonna see if I can look it up on my other phone. It really, ooh, where did it go? Was really good, and it made me understand some things. And where did it go? Oh, here it goes. Just a moment. But it's really good. Check it out. It's called Model Homes. This is part number 2. The Power of Agreement. Someone repeated what he said. Just a moment. Give me a moment. I'm looking in the comments section. He's talking about submission, and that's a big topic right there. When you're talking to men and women. Oh my gosh. Bear with me, y'all. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just looking at some of these responses and comments here. Of course, because I'm looking for it, I thought I was going to be able to find it, but he gave a really good association and understanding of what family is. And so you're going to, in a nutshell, you're going to have disagreements. You're going to get on your family's nerves. That's what made me think about it too, because he mentioned that you're going to get on your parents' nerves. Your parents are going to get on your nerves. But, excuse me, family is that gymnasium for the workout, for a relationship. I didn't say it the way he said it, but check it out. So, and I think when you're in a relationship, you realize everything is not going to be perfect. But when you're going through that challenge, sometimes you just feel like just throwing the towel in the towel. And a lot of times, you do. Or you might know a couple that has. It's like, this isn't working. We're always arguing. It's not going to work. This brings me to a show on OWN called Family and Fiance and Family. They bring 3 people from the bride's family and 3 people from the groom's family. And in a lot of instances, they don't understand. You know, the bride's family may not understand the groom's family, and vice versa. The groom's family may not understand or agree with or have a perception of the bride. And so yesterday's, one of the episodes I saw was really, really informative. The groom's family, excuse me, felt like the bride was taking advantage of the groom. Felt like she wasn't doing anything. So they have like she's a psychotherapist, but they have like a liaison, somebody that kind of, it's like a mediator that kind of helps them along the way. She gives them a task. The groom does things with the bride's family. The bride does things with the groom's family to get to know them. And so one of the tasks was for the groom's family to find out, look at her daily task. What does she do from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to bed? And when they saw that, they realized that she did more than they had anticipated. They thought she didn't do anything. They didn't know that she was taking care of her mother as well as the groom's daughters, and that the groom's daughters called her mommy. And it was just, and as well, she went to work. So it's not easy caring for someone, a family member. It's challenging, in a whole lot of different ways. And so in the last couple of years, I think in 2018, my mom had a fall. And I went to help her. And my father can help her, but he's, they're both in their senior years, and there's only so much that he could do. So I took some time not only to help her, but to help him as well. She had to have surgery, then there was recovery from it. So and most recently, my father fell ill. He didn't actually fall, but he got ill. And he needs help. And so, yeah, mom can help him, but there's certain things that she needs assistance with, just like my father needed assistance with. So I'm helping them in any way that I can. And so it can be really challenging because in one way you hate seeing them. Growing up, I saw my dad as strong and authoritarian. Just, both of them, I saw them both strong and authoritarians, and you just, and then as they get older, you see them get a little frailer, needing assistance with things. And so one way it can be challenging is that they're learning how to deal with asking for assistance or needing assistance. And so sometimes they don't want any help because they're so used to doing it. all by themselves. And then the other challenging way is that you see them in a different, you see them get sick, and it's unpleasant. You don't like seeing them being in pain or being uncomfortable, and oh gosh. And then there's the other thing where that as well as life, there's death. So it's just a lot. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I couldn't think, my mom always tells me, I know we get on your nerves, and why don't you just, leave and, take a break. And yeah, I'll take a break and do all that, but I can't just leave, because I'm just going to be concerned and worried about what you guys are needing help with and all of that. And so I can get my sons to help out, and I have gotten them to help out. But they're trying to live their lives too, so it's just hard. Anyway, so I ate all my fries, and I had 2 wings left. So I don't think I mentioned it. Can you see the wings? Here we go. I got an 8-piece. I normally get 10-piece. I got 8-piece. This is Louisiana Rub. Check it out if you haven't already at Wingstop. You see the spices on there? That's the back of it. That's really, really good. It's got like a bite to it. Really good. But I'm gonna wrap it up now. Any of you guys, if you're needing a YouTube t-shirt, check it out. Go to NitaVRDesigns. I'm gonna put her link in the description. Check it out. She can get your t-shirt. She got me one. And so check her out, NitaVRDesigns. Check out the last video that I posted, which was the pickle cotton candy challenge. I'm just thinking of a response to a comment that I got on the video. Check it out. It was fun. It was interesting because, I watched other people eat the pickle and cotton candy combination, and I was just wondering, like, how am I going to like it? And it wasn't bad. But I think it kind of messed with my stomach afterwards. Anyway, check it out. It's with NitaVRDesigns and Rayediva. And I also, in that video, mentioned a video. We did a couple of videos, maybe 3, called Girls Talk. And so I have one of them on there on my playlist. So check it out. I believe I should put the link in here too as well in the description. So thank you so much, guys, for joining my little mini Super Bowl celebration. And I see, you know what, guys? I didn't even acknowledge my own birthday. So January 10th, I had a birthday, and I said I was gonna do a birthday mukbang, but I think a lot of stuff was going on, with my dad going on follow-up appointments, and I was trying to remember things, and then, it was 5 days later, my granddaughter was born. I don't think I mentioned that on the video with the collaboration. But anyway, yes, my granddaughter is here. Her name is August, and she's a cutie pie, adorable. And she surprised all of us because she was due January 27th, and she came January 15th. So a lot of stuff was going on, with my parents, and then my granddaughter was born, and then, so a lot was going on, and it just kind of like, and then I had issue with my phone. As I said, I have an Android phone and an iPhone, and the Android stopped working. Well, it worked, but I can't access none of my apps, and I have an app that has my passwords and stuff like that. I mean, work password, personal passwords. Like, I can't. It's just so. I had to take the SIM card out of that, put it into an old phone, and it's an old iPhone. So I'm walking around with two iPhones that I'm trying to use, and I have to go back and forth. I have to take the SIM card out of the old iPhone, put it in the Android phone to get some information, if I can get information out of the Android phone. Because like I said, there are a lot of apps that I like. That app that has all my passwords, I cannot get in there. I tried yesterday. I did manage to get a couple of passwords through a different way, a different method. And so I'm just going to have to go back and forth. It's just a big mess, guys. So pray for me. I'm trying not to get a replacement. I think I'm going to have to get a replacement phone for that Android phone because it has all my information on it. I don't want to wipe it out. It's just a lot. So, yeah, a lot was going on. And so I have like 2 mukbangs that I've recorded. I haven't uploaded them yet. That was another issue, as I've always told you. I've had issues uploading, and so I have to go to Starbucks and try to, or somewhere, because the Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm not even going to bother y'all with all of that. But just so you know, I'm out here recording and attempting to upload. So, hey, I appreciate you guys for coming in and commenting and watching and subscribing and sharing. Please continue to do that. Content creators, remember the information that you disseminate may not be for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody. Have an awesome evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is in your area. Bye-bye.